Greetings Berserkers, FiOth here, and I am glad to report that I found a reason to be back with ya. We got a new huge update for Khazan, and before I go into any of the specifics about this specific patch, I want to tell you that they also created a female model for Khazan that will be becoming available later this month. So in case you want to play with a female Khazan, you can play with a female Khazan. If you're going to play with a male Khazan, you can play with the male Khazan like we've been doing since day one. Now I will be getting into the nitty gritty, going through all the patch notes. Please, before we continue watching, help me remedy this. Many people have been following my Khazan content since pretty much the beta test, but not all of you are subscribed. If you subscribe to the channel, you help me get my content to you that much easier. So subscribe, hit the notification bell, and without further ado, let's get to it. I'm gonna go through these changes as the patch notes describe them from top to bottom, and I will also link them in the description of this vid. So let's go. Consumables. The developer's comment is regarding the visual effect light beam for consumable discovery. We received feedback that the actual item received felt underwhelming compared to the grade speculated based on its visual effect. That is the little flashing graphic that you see every item represented as when you go to pick it up. To improve the sense of reward and resolve this mismatch between item grade and perceived value, we've adjusted the grade of select consumables. These changes do not affect the item's drop location or spawn rate, so it's just cosmetic to give you a sense of fulfillment when we pick up something that's very flashy. The grade of certain consumables will be adjusted to better reflect their reward value. With these changes, the color of the visual effect displayed upon discovering consumables will also be updated accordingly. So, rare is purple, uncommon is blue, fire spirit's fuel, water spirit's fuel, lightning spirit's fuel, earth spirit's fuel, and poison spirit's fuel go into this category, and unique red to rare purple, special cleanse potion, and special parchment. The drop rate increases in general though. Defeating bosses in main missions now guarantees 100% drop rate for set item crafting materials, let's say the dragon's horn or the spoils that you get for bringers. You will get one of these materials at least 100% when you defeat them. The drop rate for the augment of wisdom item has been increased. You can now acquire more augments of wisdom more easily. You need these when you try to reroll, and the cost for rerolling your traits is going up exponentially. You use one of these items to reset the cost. They were pretty rare and now they're supposedly not as rare. This will make our lives that much easier. Now let's go into the most interesting one, and the one that will also lead to more streams apparently, because we have to get in here and start grinding once again. I hope I'll see you in the chat. Existing difficulty levels have been renamed. Before easy, after normal, so easy is now normal. The previous normal is now the challenge mode. Two new difficulty levels have been added. Beginner, the difficulty designed for players new to action games, pretty much the people who cannot handle or don't want to handle the Souls-likes, does not take stamina damage when hit, reduces the value of the attribute effect applied upon successful bring guard. The character attack damage increase compared to normal difficulty, deals more damage to enemies compared to normal difficulty. Brutal attack damage increases additionally in comparison to normal. The character's health increases compared to normal, which is pretty much an umbrella upgrade for Khazan to demolish his enemies that much easier. Hardcore, on the other hand, designed for players with exceptional skill. Greater penalty upon failing reflection. That was needed because people have been exploiting the shit out of the game with reflection. The character's attack damage increases compared to normal. Brutal attack damage increases additionally compared to normal. The character's stamina and defense decreases compared to normal. The character's defense decreases compared to normal. So you deal more damage, but you also take more damage. Higher risk, higher reward. About hardcore difficulty, completing a playthrough on challenge difficulty displays a notification that hardcore is now available. You can select hardcore difficulty when you start a new game from the main menu. A tutorial will be shown when starting on hardcore difficulty. An exclusive camera lock on perspective will be applied on hardcore difficulty. Here you can see a comparison between the old and the new cameras, the second one being available in hardcore mode, and it's really exciting stuff. It looks like an over-the-shoulder game in this way, and it can lead to some pretty cinematic moments. Can't wait to dive into hardcore, man. It's gonna be awesome. So not only did they add new difficulty settings to cater to pretty much everyone, but they made the visual effect of playing in the hardcore difficulty setting even more rewarding and cinematic, which is insane in my book. These guys have been working their asses off from the beginning, and now we're reaping the fruit of their labor. This is amazing stuff. As for the presentation, here are the 4 difficulty settings as they will be shown from now on. Launching the game for the first time will display the select difficulty screen. The previous difficulty screen has been removed. If you die a specific amount of time in Heimat, you will see a prompt to change your difficulty setting, and the 4 symbols that you see at the bottom of this page is what you will be seeing next to your save when you click load and want to know what difficulty setting each one of your files was played on. Another awesome addition is the inclusion of skill and gear presets. At last we're getting this. We've been asking for this from the beginning. You can now save skill presets, gear presets, modify them. If you want to change something, you will be shown if one of the items that you had in a previous gear preset is not present anymore. You can tinker with them, apply them, change them on the fly. Such a huge quality of life change. And going into hardcore, the vets of this game, we've been playing this game from when it came out, we will be able to enjoy it without all the fuss of switching gear all the time, and this is insanely good. They could have released this 20 days ago and still people would have been ecstatic about it, but the fact that they bring it in with a new difficulty setting makes it that much sweeter. Excellent addition to the game. The Encyclopedia now contains combo breakdowns where you can go in and check combos that have become available by unlocking them via the skill tree. You literally have a trainer in front of you explaining how each of these new abilities that you're unlocking can be utilized, and a graphic representation of what they entail. This is above and beyond fantastic, especially for new players who are just coming into the game and are thinking, well, I unlocked X skill, does it actually perform? How will it help me become better at the game, become more effective? With this new addition, everyone will know exactly what each ability does, and it will be that much easier to learn the game and improve at it. At this point, Khazan is not a very buggy game, but here is a list of bug fixes and improvements. You can pause right here, read through this. It's not a lot of stuff, there needn't be a lot of stuff, they've already polished the game quite well. The only thing I'm hoping for is for them not to mess anything integral to the code, because they had to hotfix the previous patch to avoid status effects that wouldn't go away and some other glitches and some stuttering and all that. I hope this is a clean patch we'll be able to enjoy, and I will be streaming it starting today, the very next stream. I hope I will see you all there, my friends. So this is it, Berserkers. The latest patch for Khazan brings a lot of new things, making it worthy of us diving back in. If you're asking me about trophies and achievements and all that, I haven't seen anything on Steam. I am not 100% sure if they became available in some other ecosystem. I will be breaking it down, or you can just leave me a comment below once I learn anything new. Subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always have perfection. Cheers!